Former 90-Day Fiancé star Pedro Jimeno has achieved many goals since divorcing Chantel Everett for good. The Dominican man was once deeply in love with his American partner. He cared for her and left his country to settle with her in the United States. Unfortunately, his major sacrifice didn't pay off. After Pedro married Chantel, he realized that her family was toxic. To make matters worse, his mother and sister were just as bad as Chantel's family, which rendered him unable to build a stable life due to constant stress and drama. Pedro tried his best to resolve differences between his family and in-laws, but he could never get them on the same page. He also asked Chantel to be more supportive, but she couldn't build a meaningful relationship with his mother or sister. Ultimately, Pedro fell out of love with his wife and started focusing on himself. He became a licensed realtor in 2021 and kickstarted his new career. Pedro chose to leave his wife and the family Chantel Season 4. He asked her for a divorce, and she unwillingly agreed to split. Pedro's health and happiness are evident. Pedro reveals his smile in the latest pictures. Pedro Jimeno, the family Chantel blue background with dots. Pedro struggled a lot after he asked Chantel for a divorce. Many 90-Day Fiancé viewers turned against Pedro, feeling he used Chantel. They left negative reviews on his business page to hurt his career as a real estate agent. Chantel also alleged Pedro had cheated on her. She never provided any proof but managed to get people on her side. However, the negativity didn't last long. Over the last few months, Pedro finally escaped the bubble of reality TV drama and began focusing on his happiness. He achieved new milestones and revamped his lifestyle for the better. Since divorcing Chantel, Pedro has shared many updates showcasing his happiness. In March, he shared a close-up selfie, looking healthier and more fit than ever. He wrote, "Patience, persistence, and perspiration make an unbeatable combination for success." Pedro couldn't explore his other hobbies while he was with Chantel. The relationship drama and family feuds took too much of his time and energy, leaving him unable to focus on his interests. Fortunately, that is no longer the case. Over the months, he has finally found the time to venture into new directions. In September 2023, Pedro joined the informative podcast named Hack Latino. He shared tips on credit and other details about U.S. home ownership. The podcast also featured Pedro discussing renting versus buying a home. However, he didn't get the positive response from fans he had hoped. Many accused him of taking advantage of Chantel. Only a handful of fans took their time to praise Pedro. A social media user commented, "Looking good," using a heart emoji to show love. Another user wrote that Pedro spoke the truth and agreed that buying a home is far better than renting.